Yo, what's going down to everybody out there? It's going down right now. This Holistic Health 101. And I hope y'all ready to be tuned in right now. Because we're going to drop a whole lot of knowledge. Like, I know y'all used to me dropping like these 1-minute videos and stuff like that. I can't really get to express or spread all the knowledge I want to in these 1-minute videos. So, yo, it's going down tonight. And we got Lala in the building. She's coming in. Shout out to everybody joining right now. Definitely stick around. I'm telling y'all right now. We just wait for Lala. I'm eating some pomegranate right now. But yeah, wherever she at, she coming. She should be here shortly. But we diving into holistic health, spirituality, all of that. Because everything is connected. If you really think about it, everything is connected. And people who run this matrix have their hands in everything. So it's like a constant cycle of money being from the food to the entertainment industry to the pharmaceutical industry. Is all connected. Everybody owns the same things. There's only like a few major corporations that own everything in the world, like literally. All right, she sent a request. I think I put excited. Yo, what's going down, Queen?
Going down.
Oh my God. I was mad excited from when we said we was going live because it's going down tonight, for real.
Make sure y'all share this live to 5 to 10 people right now. All right, right now. Make sure y'all do that right now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And any questions that y'all have live, make sure y'all put it in the question box and we'll answer questions at the end.
Yeah. Yo, I was gonna go. Yo, I have the same painting.
Oh,
in
yeah?
the background right there. Yeah, I got the same one. But you got good taste.
Yeah.
I was gonna wing everything, but
Yeah.
like during the last hour, I was like, nah, I got too much information for me to miss something this time. So let me just start writing some stuff down. So everybody in here, I'm telling y'all definitely gonna take something from this, a few things from this live.
Yes.
But how you doing today? How you been? Like, what's going down, Lala?
And just working, just, a lot. I'm trying to get in these, well, I am getting in these schools. I have 2 events coming up where I get to speak to soldiers. And then I have something
That's
virtual.
dope.
I'm so excited to be getting in these schools and just, these kids need it, man. These kids is going through it in these schools.
That's gonna be powerful right there. Like, you're gonna
And
spark a lot of lights in these young minds when you go to those schools.
yes. So I'm truly excited, man. What about you?
Just working, getting out these packages. I got out all the packages I needed to get out. So now I'm just focused on learning, just reading a whole lot more so I could drop way more content and spread a whole lot of more knowledge to the people. That's the
Yeah.
goal right now. And 2022 has started off really good, and I want to continue that. So
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm like, why am I thinking I'm scrolling? There you go. I have a serious question, y'all. What's the question? If y'all have questions, put it in the question box. But we gonna kick this.
She left by accident. She gonna come back. Yo, Lala, where you at? Let's see. But share everybody. 80 people in here. Share this live because it's very powerful. You could share some of this information with your family, and this information could save a life. You never know, because there's some real stuff we about to be talking about. And they don't want us talking about this knowledge. They do not. They try to silence you.
Right, they trying to do it. Not today. You can't silence us today.
Nah.
Don't work on us. Oh, no. They be doing that to Yaki. See.
I know.
Yeah, let's get this thing to over 100 views, y'all. So make sure y'all forwarding this out to 5 to 10 people so that y'all people can join in, especially people that need, to hear this type of about nutrition and just, life period, how to develop, people that's going through things and laws. Please forward this to your peoples. If you truly love your people, like they're really going to get something out of this, you're going to get something out of this as well.
Exactly. So, what we could get started with, because there's a lot of people out here that are not really too knowledgeable when it comes to just everyday living, and the habits and choices that we make can have a chronic consequence if you do the wrong things. So I don't know why I just said you unable to join down there, but I'm not paying attention to that. But when it comes down to the soaps, like you were telling me, like you said in your other live, when it comes down to the clothing, the fabrics, also the colors on the clothes, Yaki was talking about that. This affects our skin and our cells in our body. All right. I also have a whole list of other things that we have to watch out for. Like, we got to watch out for the pots that we're using when we're cooking, because these pots are throwing off chemicals, especially when you have that heat. It's leaching right onto the food, and then that is getting into our bodies, and that is what's killing us. So the pots, make sure you're not using plastic whatsoever. Plastic bottles, plastic bowls, especially do not heat anything up in plastic, in the microwave especially. Get rid of your microwave, because that's the radiation box, and that is killing you more than you think. All right. The tap water, we need to watch out with the tap water a lot, because there's a lot of contaminants in this tap water. It's not just fluoride. No, there's mercury, there's aluminum, there's a whole bunch of other toxins in there. All right. So the tap water, your Wi-Fi box. All right. A lot of people got 5G right now, and they don't know the effects of 5G. All right. The effects of 5G, you could get radiation poisoning, and that could lead to death. All right. A lot of people are caught up on the whole virus right now, but the virus is the flu mixed with 5G. Like, nobody gets regular fevers no more. Nobody gets the regular flu. Everything is that virus. You know what I mean? So just be mindful with the radiation, and your phone too. You get plants that are good for protecting you against radiation. Get crystals that are good for protecting you against radiation. This detergents and soaps, we need to watch out for that. Like, whatever we're washing our clothes with, they got the ingredient fragrance in there. All right. And that ingredient is legally allowed to have over 6,000 chemicals in that one ingredient. So your ingredient list should be longer than the bottle itself. It hasn't, my alarm went off. It has ingredients in there that you don't even know about, that is killing us. All right. So that, plus the soaps that we use when we take in a shower, the body care products, the shampoo, the conditioner is full of sulfates and all of that stuff that is toxic. All right. So this is everything that we have to deal with, the normal person in America or wherever around the world, and they're using all of this. So just imagine how limited their healthy days are with all of this, and there's more. So yes, and also feminine products like Summer's Eve. There's a lot of women that use that. The makeup that women are putting on their face, down to the weave that girls wear on their hair, like the nipple piercings and all of that. Everything is toxic. All right. So the meat, and plus the meat, plus the food. You add this with toxic food, the standard American diet, yo, your body is crying out for help at this point. And your skin and your organs are showing you the signs, but you may be ignoring these signs. And you shouldn't be ignoring those signs whatsoever. All right? So, yeah. And birth control is another big thing that is making our woman infertile. It's causing infertility in these women out here. And that's the main thing. Like, they want to depopulate our people. That's why they got all of this stuff that I just listed to just make our environment, our lifestyle toxic. And then on top of that, you mix that up with entertainment on the TV. They got patented technology that can manipulate your mind and your nervous system. They have something called silent subliminal mind control, which this is another patented thing from the U.S. government. This or like this goes down to the CIA and all that. But this is mind control, and this is done by vibrations that you cannot even see with your naked eye, but it's there, and it's manipulating your nervous system, the cells in your body, and that is the thing we need to watch out for. Because, yo, if you look at the statistics for everything, cancer, diabetes, just death in general is going up. Infertility is going up. You got the stores in the Bronx. They got, if you look behind the counter, they got mad pills for dudes to take while they're having sex to get their penis hard and stay hard. But why is that? It's because the food that we're eating, they go get a chopped cheese from the store, and then that shit don't work, and now they want to get that pill thinking that it's doing something that's even more toxic, and that's even more acid you're adding onto your body, which your body is already at a chronic state of acidosis. So you need to bring your body back to a natural state of homeostasis and raise up your pH balance, because pH, that's potential hydrogen. That's what pH stands for. So our bodies are dehydrated, and we need to bring it back to a state of alkalinity. And how do we do that? By eating alkaline electric foods. That's it. It's that simple. People complicate things. They want to eat alkaline fruits, but then they eat something acidic right after. And that's not going to really truly heal you. If you want to heal, like there's people out here that just want to look good, or they're young, they want to gain weight. All right, you can eat the cooked alkaline foods. But if you're sick, if you have cancer, you got family that has diabetes and all of this stuff, they cannot play like that. They cannot have no mucus forming. My fault, I got a call. They can't have no mucus forming acidic foods, because this is going to slow down the healing process and add more acid to those cells. And you may have a parasite that is loving this acid, and the more you feed it acid, the bigger it gets. I don't know if you was in that live where Yaki was showing how these parasites can grow teeth. They can grow eyes. They look like demons, literally demons. And this is flowing through our body. And these parasites have minds of their own. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going on and on right now. My fault, I'm almost done. But these parasites have minds of their own. So they're controlling your mind. They're controlling your thoughts, your emotions, your behavior. And then you're wondering why you having these thoughts that you wouldn't normally have. It's because you're eating this toxic food. Energy never dies. So when you eat animals, you're eating all that same energy, that anxious energy, that nervous energy. And this is what the people who run this matrix, they live off of this energy of fear, They always pump fear to get that adrenochrome rushing through your body. They love that fear because that's their life force. That's how they live. They don't have souls like us. They can't look into the sun and get energized. No, they have to live off of your fear. So the more we eating this food and living at a constant state of fear, the more they're going to win. But they're not winning right now because more people are waking up. But to everybody out there, I hope y'all took all this knowledge and y'all really implement it in your life, because we got to watch out and we have to defend ourselves with what we eat. It begins with what we put in our mind, like our mind, what we think, but it also begins with what we eat. And it's all connected, my people. Like your gut is your first brain. So whatever you eat, that's sending information right up to your brain up here. So we need to be mindful of that. Like a lot of people say, oh, but what does it matter? I'm just trying to enjoy life. Yeah, but you messed up in your mind. You're not really living. You manifesting the wrong things in life. You're attracting the wrong things. But that's what I got to say. What you got to say about that? I just went in real quick. Yo, what happened? Lala, you there? You frozen. Oh, okay. I didn't even know it kicked her out.
Bro,
I don't even know what happened. You frozen on my screen.
I've been on here like the past 10 minutes. I was like, I know you was going in, you know, giving the people the information and stuff. I was like, what is going on? But anyway.
Yo, I don't even see you moving.
Huh? You don't see the comments moving?
No, I don't see you, like you frozen. But I hear you though.
Can y'all see me? I've been here, right? Can y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me.
Yo, can y'all see Lala?
Can you see me now?
Nah, not me. Maybe them.
Yeah, they can see
Nobody
me.
commented yet. They see you?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Going. All right. So yeah, you said a whole mouthful. Man, so Yaki, I saw people talking about Yaki stuff like that. You can't see it. Everybody can see. Everybody's saying they can see me. Okay, you can't see
Yeah,
me.
but it's cool. I can still hear you though.
Probably. I don't know. That's weird. Dang, I can see you. That's weird.
I know. It's all good.
All right, but anyway, dang. Oh, so somebody's asking about toothpaste. So yeah, toothpaste, it has fluoride in it. So I actually switched. It's so awkward how you looking right now because you can't see me. Probably tap the bottom of your screen. Like you see where the line is at. Like don't exit out the live, just tap it and then it'll refresh. So it's like this white line at the bottom under the comment where it says add a comment, and you're kind of like just
Oh, I
tap.
can't see that. It don't say that on mine. It just says comment.
Okay. All right. Well, let me try one more thing. You still can't see me?
It's all good though.
Okay. All right. But anyway, all right, y'all. So yeah, and so the other day, y'all, I was on my live, you know, just giving y'all flip the camera back and forth. They
Okay,
say
let me try that.
flip your camera. Vegetable. Let me do mine too.
Damn, now your screen is black.
Oh my god! Y'all see how this works, y'all? I'm telling you, whenever like they can feel this energy, let me tell you, energy is very
Yo,
powerful. Energy is
do you
very
want to
powerful.
restart it or just leave it? Because we got 100 people in here.
You want me to come out and come back in?
You could do that. Try that real quick.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. Damn, y'all. My fault about this. These damn apps, man. Tom's toothpaste is a fraud. Not healthy. Yo, I used to use that too. I used to think that was good. But nah. They got unnecessary chemicals in there. All right, she should be coming back. Because her thing got eliminated. So it's me on the whole screen right now. All right, let's check it out. Boom. Do I deliver? No, I do not right now.
Can you see me?
I see you now. I see you.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay. All right, we here. We in here. We in here. All right, all right. All right, y'all. So the other day I was talking about, you know, just different things, you know, what society does to keep us at our lower self, right? So a lot of people are starting to become more aware of what's really happening, and a lot of people aren't. And you got to start opening your eyes and you got to start paying attention, right? So what I do is give people things for them to figure out for themselves. Like for instance, number one, like the foods, the ingredients they place in foods, how they purposely, you know, promote fast food restaurants, how they promote, you know, all these unhealthy foods and things like that. That is like one of the biggest things that they do to try to keep us at our lower self. The second thing that I'm going to say, right? Our mindset. They know how powerful we are. They know how powerful our mind is. And if you start paying attention to things that's on TV, the TV shows, the movies, even the music, the low frequencies in music, you guys, like the concert that just happened, that didn't just happen for no reason. The artist, I ain't gonna say nobody's name, but that stuff that happened, right? It's because of the frequencies that's in the music. social media. When you go to Google, what's the first thing you always see on Google? You know, telling you to go get that thing. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things are being created purposely to, you know, disrupt our mind, our subconscious. And all of these things, you guys, we have control over this. And we got to start taking our power back. We got to stop falling for the okie doke, because I see a lot of people ignoring what's happening. And you just got to start asking yourself like deep questions like, well, why is this happening in the first place? Why am I here on earth? Why, you know, why do I exist? We are all here for a reason. And it's up to us, you know, especially people like myself and Lois that know these things, to help bring awareness so that you guys can start waking up and understanding like what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's a lot of people that comment under my stuff like, yo, we can't eat nothing because of you. Like, and
Yeah.
it's like, yo, how you think I felt when I found out all this information?
Yes.
Like, I felt the same way, but I'm not gonna be like, damn, like I can't even. I'm gonna be like, no, I have to switch because these ingredients are not food; they're chemicals.
Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
that in there?
Yeah.
Like, that's why your grandma caught the stroke and died, and that's why your family got this and that and that. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, just wake up.
Yes. And we gotta start normalizing, you know, when our family member pass away, we gotta start normalizing like taking action and like, you know what, let's do something to prevent that from happening to us and, you know, the next generation and our kids. But instead, the first thing we want to do as soon as somebody passes away, we want to go eat the same foods that caused them to pass away. Like, we gotta stop that nonsense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then like I have,
Yeah.
when I go to family
Mm-hmm.
house and they're eating type of food, they look at me like I'm crazy because I don't eat that food. Well, we
And that's culture. That's culture right there. That was not even your true culture
yeah.
or anyone's true culture. Like that meat eating, not for all races, because some races, their genetic makeup, they're supposed to eat meat. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
for other races that do not need meat and stuff like that, that is not our culture. That is something that's indoctrination that has been passed through our people, through slavery and throughout
Yeah.
our environment of being oppressed
Yeah.
and just being in their system.
Yeah.
That's not us.
Yeah. And
But
it's
the
just,
culture is toxic though.
it really is. It really is. So, and it's just when people, I see people all the time under your posts and saying, well, what we supposed to eat then, bro? I guess I just gonna starve. Like, see, this is the mindset. Y'all gotta get out of that small-minded mindset, y'all, because it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Instead of eating
And
brown rice, eat wild rice, cuma, you know, things like that. Instead of eating, you know, candy, how about eat some dates when you want something sweet?
yo, but listen to this though, because this just popped into my mind right now.
Yeah.
So you see how they're saying, so what am I supposed to eat? So what is this? What is that? What, how am I supposed to get my protein? Like, that's the worried mindset.
Yeah.
And that worried mindset is always going to keep you down in life. That worried mindset is always going to keep you stuck at that 9 to 5 job. Like, yo, I need this steady income check every week. That is what's going to keep you down in life. And you're never going to be, and that people who have that mindset, they're eating meat, they're
Yeah.
eating dairy and all of that. And they will never get to actually live life on a higher frequency with their mind clear, with their pineal gland totally decalcified, and they won't be free thinkers at all. It's all
Yeah.
controlled.
Yes, it surely is. Like, and when you start changing your diet, you'll start understanding this a lot more and taking action. The reason why y'all are not taking action and y'all ignore it is because y'all keep consuming the toxins. Y'all keep consuming all of these bad foods, which keep you in a negative mindset. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
have everything that you consume, it not only affects your body, but it affects your mind as well. So if you're eating junk food and sugars and all these different things, then expect to, you know, suffer from depression, anxiety, and, you know, being irritable and not wanting to, you know, learn new things and can't focus. Expect that. Expect to have poor relationships with people when you consume, you know, negative things on social media every day, when you're watching killing and shooting type of movies. Expect that. You know what I'm saying? Expect that. So what I challenge you all to do, what I challenge people to do, is to get a piece of paper and write out, you know, what type of emotions you have on a daily basis, what type of, you know, feelings, thoughts do you have on a daily basis? And then beside it, write what your lifestyle is. And I guarantee you that
Wow.
they both connect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good task right there.
Yeah. I have a whole ebook on this. You know, well, not even an ebook. I'm creating my first book all on this to teach people these things, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to give y'all the answer, y'all. I'm here to help you find the answer for yourself. Because
Thank you. Thank you.
you know what I'm saying? Believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not, you have all of the answers within you. Your pastor don't got the answer. This person ain't got the answer. You have all the answers. If you're trying to heal yourself from a sickness, you have the answer on how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here
Yeah.
to ask yourself questions so that you can receive that digital download and receive that answer from within.
Yeah. I made a post. It said, I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to inform you.
Yes.
And that's point blank and simple. But people are too lazy. They can't even do a Google search. They want to comment under my post asking for everything. And it's like, bro, I gave you the breadcrumbs.
Right.
Like, how much info do you want in 60 seconds? It's a 60-second video.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
yo, come on, son.
That speaks volume. Y'all can't expect people to give y'all the answer and do it for y'all. And the reason why y'all not making, you know, eating fruits and vegetables and taking herbs, you know, making that y'all norm is because y'all didn't research it. Y'all don't understand why y'all should be doing it in the first place. You have to acquire the knowledge first before you make it into a habit. And once you make it into a habit, now it's a lifestyle. That is how that works. You initially have to do the research on it first. That's how it works. I did not just start training just because other people were doing it. I researched why I should be training, why I should go to the gym, why I should, you know, weight lift, you know what I'm saying? And then I started making it a habit, and now it's a lifestyle.
Yup. Exactly.
So,
Yo, we going in right now.
yeah, we're
But
going.
listen, because there's a lot of people that are stuck on that, but there's also a lot of people that want to do better too.
Yeah.
That want to go vegan, that
Yeah.
wanna know the knowledge, that actually go seek. And shout out to all of y'all, like for real, like y'all the light workers, y'all the indigo children, y'all the star seeds that know you're here for a purpose, and you're not here to mess around whatsoever. You're here to live a righteous life and live a purposeful life. So when you in your deathbed, you could be like, yeah, I lived that life. You don't
Yes.
want to be like, damn, I had so much potential to do all of this. And look, I leave my family nothing. They got to pay all these bills. My funeral now, they got to pay. No. But to the vegans out there that want to be vegan, listen up. Do not fall for these vegan products that they sell in the supermarket, like Beyond Meat, all this tofu, all the processed cereals and the snacks and all of that. Listen up. It might say vegan, but it has GMO soy. This is filled up with estrogen. You may ask, what's the problem with that? Like, women naturally have estrogen in their body. This is not natural estrogen. This is synthetic estrogen. This is confusing the whole chemical balance in your body. This is why you got children, and soy is in everything. It's like soy and corn are the two main GMOs in America. And soy's in everything, and corn syrup too, of course. But soy is literally in everything, the candies, cereals, and all the vegan products. So this is why you have children having periods at a young age, young girls out there having periods at a young age. 8 years old, 9 years old. What? That's too young for that. And it's because of the soy and the products.
Yeah.
And then for the men, we do not need this synthetic estrogen in our body at all. This is confusing our body. This is making men into women and women into men. And this is done by design. Like, this is why you got the agenda, and I got nothing against the gay LGBT community, nothing against that. But there are scientific facts that they have chemicals and ingredients that they put in this food to actually change our hormones and change our way of thinking. There was a test that they used this, I I forgot what it was, but they used this gas or something. They changed the whole gender from a male frog to a female frog. And this is what's happening. They have that and they could work for humans. So that's why you got Netflix, every damn show you see on Netflix, they got at least one gay scene in there. And like I said, I got nothing against y'all.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I love everybody. That your choice is your choice. But listen up. When it comes to what's being like pushed to the children, especially, I don't want my children seeing that 24/7.
Yeah.
Like sexuality should be
Private.
like indoors. Like it shouldn't be all exposed in public. Like that's in your private time. Speak about that when the children get to a certain age. Like now it's just like open and it's programming these minds. Plus the soy is infiltrating these children's bodies and now they're confused.
Right.
Now they don't know what they are.
And then they think they born like that. No, you was not born like that.
And then they have in some states, I don't know if it's in all states, but they have it to where you can block certain hormones from before you hit puberty, so you don't have that puberty stage as like a male or a female, and it can just be blocked. You feel me? And they're giving children this option. But this is why we gotta watch out for this soy products, because this everything I'm saying leached off from me saying vegan products. Do not eat this tofu and everything.
Yeah.
So that's, and Bill Gates, he owns a whole bunch of Beyond Meat, Incognito Meat, all of this bullshit. That is not food. It's chemical laboratory frankenfood.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And we already know Bill Gates is connected to the pharmaceutical industry and all of that.
Yeah.
So just be careful, because you may be trying to be healthy and you may fall for the logos, the vegan, the non-GMO. That doesn't mean anything. What you need to do is go on an alkaline, plant-based, electric diet.
Yeah.
All right? And this is how you will flourish in all types of ways. You may try to look good and be all like with your protein and everything like that, but you can do that by working out, eating the right foods. You don't need that acidic protein.
Yeah,
that is something that these doctors and the media has just pushed onto us, the dairy industry, so we can be consumers. If you really look about it, we just consuming everything every day, like 24/7. Either we're eating or we're listening to something like the TV, the radio. You look outside, everything, the words, we're consuming. When do we really silence our mind down and just be like, yo, get in tune with that voice in your head? Because you always hear it. You always hear that voice in your head, but who is it? Have you ever really talked to that voice? Have you really gotten to know that voice? Yes. A lot of people haven't. And when you get to talk to that voice and you get to know that voice sometimes was guiding you in the right direction, but you ignored it because you was putting all this toxic food and your lifestyle and your environment was toxic. So you couldn't really pay attention and grasp what your soul was trying to say to you, because your third dimensional body kept your soul, your high frequency divine soul, it kept it at a low vibration. And we need to start thinking about our soul way more than our physical body, because once we think about our soul, it will all fall in line. Our physical body will be healthy and everything. Like once your spiritual health is on point, you good.
Right, exactly.
You physically healthy, emotionally healthy, mentally healthy, everything. So my people, just get into your minds and shut off everything. It may be hard. You got to meditate too, because there's physical changes that's done to your brain when you meditate. Everybody out there. Mm-hmm. And meditation, yeah, you may think about other stuff and it may be hard and you may give up, but it's all right. That's a process of you learning how to meditate. So tomorrow you come back and you do it better. You do 30 seconds, if not a minute, you do 30 seconds longer than you did yesterday. And right. It's still progress, because life is about progress. Like I was telling you how last time we was on live and you told me too, how you said certain things, but you wish you said it a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
And so the people could understand more.
Yeah.
Now, we're learning every day and we're understanding every day. Mm-hmm. So that's what it is. The more we live every day, we're supposed to get better and better and understand more. not get more confused and be like, oh my God, like, what's
Mm,
my future looking like?
mm,
Because that's when anxiety pops in your head, and it's all low vibration. And here's the thing of it, it's just two sides of it. It's really simple: acidic lifestyle, alkaline lifestyle, good and bad.
yeah.
You feel me? That's it.
Pick a
So
side.
which side are you gonna choose? There's nothing in between. People try to go in between, try to find all type of different lanes, and it confuses them. They don't know what to do. But it's just good and bad, alkaline, acidic, and sick, healthy, black, white. That's what it is, day and night. Like,
Yeah.
y'all gotta understand this. And once you understand this, living will become a lot more easier, become a lot more fun. You will attract the everything you want in life. All the things you thought you couldn't attract, you will attract.
Yeah. I'm experiencing.
And I
And let me talk about you know, the health. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we're told that we're gonna have something for the rest of our lives. Listen, y'all, there's not a human being alive that can tell you, you know, what you have to deal with for the rest of your life. All right. I was told that I would have to deal with chronic fatigue for the rest of my life. They could not figure out what the problem was. They told me everything was balanced. Y'all, I am free from chronic fatigue. I am free from
wow.
adrenal. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know about this, right? You already know I'm
Yeah.
like, right?
You a G for that.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's one thing. There's another thing that I was told that I'll have to deal with for the rest of my life. So long story short, I was in the army and we do very hardcore physical training, very aggressive on the body. It's a stressful environment. You know, being around loud noises all the time, gun range, and you know, field, and all these different things, eating processed foods. It all took a toll on my body over time, and it caused
Yeah.
my adrenals to stop functioning properly. And when your adrenal glands stop functioning properly, you're not absorbing vitamins and nutrients properly into your bloodstream. So it was basically like I ran out of just gas. I'm just, you know,
Mm.
days where I'm extremely tired, were to the point where I had to force myself to do things. And this was going on for like 3 years, y'all.
While
Three,
you were in the army?
yes, like the last year
Wow.
being in the army to like 2 years outside the army. And they told me like they couldn't figure out what the problem was. I decided I'm going to go figure it out for myself, right? They kept saying your levels are normal and blah, blah, blah. And this is where you got to take your power and go figure it out for yourself and not waiting for somebody to give you the answer. So the first thing that I saw was the foods that I was eating, stress, you know, intense training, you know, and things like that. So then I came across Yaki and I saw all of the different herbs that he has, the packages he has, and I had a conversation with him and I told him what the issue was and he told me which package to purchase. I literally, y'all, listen, let me tell
Which
you.
one was that? The amino acid
It,
package?
it was the week 1, week 2. The G,
Okay, okay.
yeah, week 1, week 2. So let me tell y'all, while y'all were eating y'all Christmas dinner, while y'all were eating, you know, New Year's Eve and partying, Lala was fasting. Lala was drinking juice and taking those herbs. And let me tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I
That's
was
some gangster stuff right there, though.
gangster, right? I said,
That's
y'all.
gangster.
Yeah, so Lala did not eat nothing on Thanksgiving. I was fasting, I was meditating, I was speaking healing over my body. Like I was doing all of these things while y'all were eating y'all little food. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do that purposely because I didn't want to start my year off being tired and being fatigued. I wanted to start my year off having better health than I did last year. Despite what y'all see, y'all think, oh, she got a fit body, she appeared to be healthy, but I was not completely healthy like the way that I really want to be. Don't get it twisted, all right? So I decided that I wanted to correct this issue before I start my year off, and that's exactly what I did. It wasn't easy, absolutely not. It was very challenging. A lot of herbs are very potent. They don't taste good. I had to literally pep talk myself, you guys. I literally would have my herbs in my cup, and I'll be like, okay, I'll just
Yeah,
drink
I know that feeling, but not like that
it.
though.
And I'm just like, and then I just do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I do when y'all going through these challenges and trying to, you know, overcome something or trying to, you know, start a better habit. It's not going to be pleasant in the beginning. But then guess what? A week later, it was simple. I just said, just chucking it like a G and then get my lemon behind it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's the mindset y'all have to have when y'all trying to develop in your life, when you're trying to correct something going on in your life.
And that, you just reprogrammed your mind like crazy. Like, you just made your mind a whole lot stronger, because if you can control that plus not eating at the same time and just fasting, like, yo, you can control anything.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes. And your diet is number one. It's your foundation, y'all. That's your foundation. Let's forget about trying to be successful and trying to have money and all these different things. If your foundation isn't together, then you'll never find peace and happiness. You'll never know what true health is. You got to get that in order first, because there are people with a lot of money in the world and very successful, and they appear to be happy, but they're really, because they neglected their foundation. Now they got to go back to step one. And what I encourage people to do is to get the foundation together. I'm telling y'all, when you get the foundation together, everything else will flow. Everything else will come to you naturally. I don't go behind nothing. It comes to me naturally. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta stick to the basics until you get it right, so then you can build on top of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's like the root chakra. You can't open your third eye and you still stuck in your root chakra.
And why do you think the root chakra is the color red? Hello, when you go look at these fast food restaurants, what color?
Exactly.
Red.
That's acidic. That's yup.
Because they know
and
that.
Plus, exactly.
Chakra is the foundation. You can't have everything else in order and be aligned if the root chakra is off. That's like not having feet. How are you supposed to stand up straight with your head up and walking with confidence and power? Like if your root chakra is off, you know what I'm saying? So it's not by accident that it's the color red. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got to start paying attention to, I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of stuff, I know, but don't make it harder than what it has to be, all right? Just the things that you have control over, take control. That's the point. You have more control than what you think. The whole, I don't have money to be vegan. I don't have money to eat healthy. Like, stop playing because you just went and bought a Henny bottle. Like, stop playing yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
And they got some fresh sneakers on their feet too.
You see
and that's not more important. Yeah, it's cool to look fresh, but that's not more important. I'd rather buy $100 in groceries and be with some right sneakers. You feel me? And have my fridge full of good food.
Yes.
Way better.
Let me check my notes real quick.
But yeah, like people be making excuses about being vegan. Like, bro, I went vegan in my household when I was 19. And my whole family was eating all of that stuff. And sometimes I had no job, but I had to find a way to still get my vegan food.
Yes, yeah. And
like, I don't know if I told you this story, but I think I did when I went to Whole Foods and I ended up taking food from Whole Foods because I had no money whatsoever, but wow. I was so determined, like that was my last option, like whatsoever. So I just took it, but I got caught. But I was that determined that I wasn't going to eat this acidic food because I know what it just did to my boys' pops. I know what it's doing to my family. And I even wrote that on my statement. I'm like, I took this food because I didn't have money to buy healthy food. And all of this toxic food is causing cancer in our people. That's what I literally wrote. So I don't want to hear no excuses because there's kids out here, like you said, buying the clothing, or not kids, but people in general, buying the clothing, buying all the other stuff that they do not need. But when it comes to the food in their fridge, they got soda, they got all the stuff that is killing us. Yeah. And it's like, yo, I bet there was people who were shopping for Christmas, spent mad money, but then they went to McDonald's real quick to go get a quick dollar menu a meal. Christmas
is a setup. It's to distract you. Holidays are to distract you guys. It's a setup.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's at the end of the year. So you can start your year off wrong on the wrong foot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you become aware of these things, you take your power and like, nah, I ain't falling for the okie doke because I know that I ain't starting my year off on the wrong No, I'm gonna start it off healthy, cleanse. You know what I'm saying? Let me detox my mind, detox my body. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it January 1st." No, I want to go into January 1st already on that mindset. You know what I'm saying? So, and y'all have to stop. Y'all have to stop giving y'all kids junk food. Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta stop giving y'all kids junk food, and then y'all wonder why your kid act up in school, why your kid, you know,
is sick,
antsy and can't go to sleep and hyper or can't focus. Like, well, why do you think that is? It's because of the stuff that's in the junk food. That's why they act up. Everything that you consume, it affects you psychologically. That's just it. There's no way around it. Like, it affects your mood, your thought process, you know, how you act, all these different things. Like, and a lot of people ignore it because they think it's not that big of a deal, but it really is. When you start paying attention to, you know, how people carry themselves, it'll start making sense to you, and you'll start being more conscious about the things that you're consuming. So,
oh man,
no,
that's the main thing. The kids, they come here with their DNA activated, their pineal glands open, they're creative, and everything is just placed there to dull them down. And then they use these chakra color things that catch the children's eye, the cartoon characters too. They put them on a cereal box. That is mind control. That is mind control right there.
Yeah, exactly. If y'all have questions, make sure y'all drop it in the box. And you know, stuff, it goes so deep. Like I said, you guys, I know for some of y'all love to hear this, and y'all know a lot of what we're speaking on, and a lot of you may not. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it can seem overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? But the point is to make an effort to want to learn more. You have to go seek the information, because we can be on here all giving y'all information. We can go on for hours, honestly, you guys, giving y'all information. We can do it. I just thought of something, bro. Shit, we gotta do a webinar, yo.
Well, I'm down for that.
Why that just crossed my mind, yo. We gotta do a webinar, a seminar, or something like quarterly, and just have a whole program on this, like, because we can really go on.
A lot of people would learn from that, yo.
Telling you, really would learn slideshows, all of that. So I don't know. That was a digital download that just came to me. Something just came to me. So
I like that idea right there.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, we're gonna talk offline about that. So yeah, I know that it can seem overwhelming, but if you just have the mindset of just being open and wanting to learn more, I promise you, all of these, everything will start making more sense to you. You will start actually making things into a habit, because there's no way in hell you're gonna just continue with the same poor lifestyle after you go research it and read it for yourself. It's no way.
Exactly.
You feel me? Now that I go in the grocery store and I look at the ingredients, certain ingredients that I see, I'm like, no, I thought this was healthy. It's not. Let me put it back. I go get almond milk thinking it was healthy, and I saw what's in that. What's the added ingredients in that? Nope. Let me go put it back. Let me go make some hemp.
Yeah, like, just think about it like this. When you look at the ingredients, it's like, okay, this is gonna make my sexual drive go down crazy, my libido go down crazy. This is gonna give me cancer. This is gonna do this. That's how you gotta see it, because that's literally what it does. So once you see it like that, then it will have more of an impact. Even if that person still was like, damn, but I only got like $2. Fuck it, I'm gonna go get it anyways. They're still gonna like their spirit's gonna be like, damn, that voice in their head that I spoke about is gonna be like, damn, but I'm eating this right now. And then after they eat it, they probably feel like, damn, I just ate that shit. And that's that voice in your head.
Yes. Yep.
But you asked me last live, you was like, yo, so what is your goal while you here living? And I was like, so I just want to raise the frequency of myself and everything around me, like everybody, the area around me. And I learned that I can't raise the frequency around me. I got to tune into the frequency that the earth already provides. But we just got to tune into that.
Yes.
And once we tune into that, that's it. We don't have to raise nothing, because the universe already provides that for us. We just got to tune into that. That is that simple.
Is that simple? Well, I'll answer that question. Go ahead.
And not, because a lot of people, they ask, how do you raise your vibration? And they think, oh, I gotta be on this spiritual journey. Like, yeah, you should go on it, but It's so simple just to raise your vibration. Like, by movement, you're raising your vibration and just leveling up, because your heart starts to pump. Once you get blood flowing, your heart starts to pump, you're raising your vibration, because your heart is way stronger than your brain. Electromagnetically stronger, like 150 times 1,000 electromagnetically stronger than your actual brain.
Yeah.
Your heart, your aura. We have a toroidal field that goes 6 feet around us, and it comes from our heart.
Yeah.
So the heart is very important when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Get that heart chakra right, my people.
Get in
And
balance.
live in your heart.
Yes, get in balance. What I was gonna say, I heard, I was listening to Yaki. I wrote it down because I actually sent the video to my laptop. I was like, man, I gotta play this clip, because when I say how deep things really go, y'all, like, nutrition is one thing, what is, placed, in society to disrupt our mind. That's another thing, right? Let's talk about, like, skincare products, how things, affect our skin, because it's the largest organ, right? That's another thing. All these different things. And then Yaki, he was talking about how if you live by the airport and you live,
I was there. I was there.
I was like, yo, just when you think you know it all, it's just we constantly learn every day, right? I love to seek this type of information and making me like clip to my laptop, and I want to show you. It's 1 minute long, and when I'm telling y'all, when you hear stuff like this, it's just no way you're just going to completely ignore it. You know what I'm saying? So when I say knowledge is power, they're not lying when they say that. Like, it just makes you think, like, dang, let me take control back, right? The things that I can correct, let me start doing that. So I'm gonna play it real quick if it plays. Let me see, is it gonna play?
Nah, yo, that's a fact, bro.
Put any questions in the question box?
Yo, we got 22 questions in the
question box?
inbox.
Oh
yeah.
Woo.
All right, so deodorant, that's one question. Stay away from these deodorants. It's the aluminum. Watch out for the aluminum, my people, because this does not belong. Any heavy toxic metal does not belong in our body, but the deodorants have the aluminum in them. So a natural, organic alternative for deodorant. There's people out here, small businesses that make deodorant. You just gotta find them. I don't know of one who does, but there are. You just gotta find them. Look up on Etsy, look up on Instagram, or you could use a line and put it under your armpit. That helps.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Here's the reality, right? We're taught it's nasty to sweat under our underarms, or that's not normal, right? You're supposed to sweat under your underarms, all right? That's how you toxins.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, it's just the deodorant is only supposed to give it a good scent, right?
The deodorant is supposed to mask the smell of the toxins coming out of your body because you're eating bullshit.
Exactly.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna feel uncomfortable, because at first for me, I was like, because when I normally work out, I'm not used to sweating under my underarms, but now, and then I'm like, okay, I don't smell, I just sweat. Like, that's normal. You're supposed to sweat the same way I sweat everywhere else. I'm supposed to sweat under my underarms as well. So
yeah.
But I'm telling y'all, society would trick you into thinking, things are not normal. You know what I'm saying? Most things that society teach you is a lie. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lie, and it's up to you to go figure it out for yourself, right? So
yeah. And talking about that just made me think about, like, I don't know if you ever peed and then it comes out clear, right? And then you like, yo, this is good, and then people get that mindset like, yo, your pee should always be clear because you're healthy. But no, if your pee is always clear, like, if you're drinking water throughout the day and your pee is clear, that's natural, okay? But if you wake up and your pee is clear, that means you have improper kidney function. It should be yellow, because that indicates that you are getting rid of the toxins, and your kidneys are actually filtrating these toxins out of your body. So you should look for the yellow pea, and don't always go for the clear pea. No, that's programming. That's why when you drink beer and stuff like that, your pee comes out like a stream.
Right, yeah.
Clear. And that is showing you that your kidneys at the moment is not filtering properly and it's not working properly. And then if you get if you have a lot of bubbles too, and shout out to Yaki, because yo, I love Yaki's knowledge. I learned so much from him, and this is what he said too. He was like that if you have bubbles in your pee, that shows that you have too much protein in your body. Too much animal protein in your body. And the lymphatic waste is not clear. I mean, it's clear because the lymphatic waste is not coming out of your urine. So this is making our people sick. So always try to look for the yellow pea. Don't always go for the clear pea, my people, because this is just basic health that we should all know that a lot of people don't know. And I'm just recently learning, to be honest, myself.
Yeah. If y'all don't take, I know that we giving so much information and the live will be saved on Wall's page, but if y'all don't take anything, y'all have to take this. Becoming aware of your surroundings, being more aware of what you're consuming. There are so many people that are just lost in the sauce, that's just walking around like zombies and not paying attention, right? I'm gonna give y'all a small example, right? I was driving one day, the other day last week, and someone walked in the middle of the street. She didn't even look both ways. She just thought she was invisible and almost got hit. Little things like that, not being aware, and that speaks volume when you are not even aware of what you're doing in your surroundings, and that shows in your life. Y'all have to start being more aware of what you're drinking, what you're consuming, what you're watching, and what you're speaking and what you're saying. Like, listen, you guys, like, even our vocabulary is janky. It's very messed up because they know, again, the mind is the powerful thing, right? They know that when we speak certain words, it is stored in our subconscious. And why do y'all think the word good morning, right? Why are we saying good morning first thing when we wake up, right? Good morning. What am I mourning for? Morning is when it passes away and you're sad. I'm not getting up first thing and being sad about nothing. I'm not sad. You know what I'm saying? Why are we saying, you know, woke? That's what you say when you go see a dead person. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta start.
But when you wake up, what wakes you up though? Your alarm. And I don't know if you know this, but alarm means to your weapons.
Yeah.
To your weapons.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's crazy. So we just have to be aware of what we're consuming, what we're putting into our mouth, what we're putting into our mind, our spirit, and our energy, and we will start to become more healthier. Like, that's the start. That's how you get your foundation in order, and everything else will flow. Everything else will come to you naturally, you know. But y'all can't ignore that. Y'all can't continue to walk around like zombies and continue ignoring what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that all of us are here on Earth, right? We all here on Earth to help each other raise the awareness and raise your consciousness, right? So that when you leave this world, you go back to a higher place than where you came from, right? You don't leave this world with all of those negative thoughts, the trauma, you know, all these things that you carry that you cannot physically see with the eyes, right? Because that's what So it's important while you're here in the physical world and still have a physical body that you attend to those things that you carry on for eternity. And society teaches us the complete opposite. Society teaches us to live on the outside of us, which the outside of us we do not carry on for. It's temporary. First, that thought process, like, no, let me direct my energy internally, right?
Yeah.
Why I decide not to go out on New Year's, because I'm not going to live on the outside of me when there are some things I need to correct on the inside of me. You feel me? So we got to start reprogramming our mind.
Because it's like you got to know who you really are. You're not this body. You're a soul.
Yeah.
Your soul manifested this body.
Yes.
So people who are blind to that. People are really blind to that.
Yes. So I wanted to play this clip of Yaki saying about, you know, if y'all don't know this brother right here, y'all have to follow him. But it's only
shout out to Yaki. I've learned a whole lot of knowledge from this man.
Yes. I
A
might find
whole lot.
forward this live to him in a second. I'm gonna let y'all see this clip. Then I'm gonna forward this live to him, and we gonna cross our fingers to see if he gets on. But
Oh, that'll be dope.
so here you go. All right, y'all.
The tail piece, fight back, and I'm finna show y'all how to do that. So if you really start just looking out, right? Okay, if you grew up around any type of airplane, any type of airplanes, any type of airstrip, you automatically are taking 10 years off your life. If you grew up around an airport, that is 10 years that's taken from your life, period. Because the electrical magnetic frequency of the area is out of balance, which will, by default, mutate and mess with your cells. If you grow up around a train track, that automatically take 10 years off your life, because of the electromagnetic frequency messes with your biosphere, messes with your biofilm. It messes with your cells. It messes with the equilibrium of your cells. It messes with the ionic channels of your cells. It messes with the everything about you that keep you in balance and to keep you an electrical magnetic being. When you grow up around things that throw off the electrical magnetic grid, it automatically lessens the potential life of your cells. So if you grow up around an airport, that automatically take 10 years off your life, and you are 70% of high chances of getting cancer. Same things if you grow up around train tracks. Then it starts getting deeper when you start growing up into inner cities, and just the noise from the inner cities and all of the carbon dioxide that comes from the tailpipes of the vehicles, how the tall skyscrapers blocks out the sun and changes the ionic pressure of that city. All this have an effect, and all this have a toll on your body. And notice, we're not even talking about food yet, but we are talking about food in the sense that
You see what I'm saying, y'all?
Woo!
See what I'm saying? Like,
That's my language right there. That's what I love to be. Yo, I'll be on his YouTube learning tremendously all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I love to learn, yo.
I'm a for it.
That was some real stuff right there. Wow.
It's Yaki Awakening. It's no underscore, you guys. It's just Yaki Awakening. But yeah, I've had conversations with him. He's dope, y'all. What's his Instagram? Yaki Awaken.
Yo, he was the one that made me understand, or should I say overstand. He made me overstand that mucus is not the cause of all diseases.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not. It's the acid that is causing all of the diseases. See, the mucus, we have a mucus membrane in our body, and all our lymphatic, the lymph liquid that flows through our body, that is all attached to the mucus membrane. So that is a defense mechanism in our body. But the problem is, when the acid takes over the mucus, now that mucus begins to crystallize and it begins to crystallize. Now that's when you get the asthma in your lungs, and that's when mucus is the cause of all disease. When it's acidic, when it begins to harden and calcify, that is when it happens. But mucus is not the cause of all diseases, my people. It's the acid. If you want to get rid of the disease, attack the acid, not the mucus.
Yeah.
All right?
And you do that with the alkaline diet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to live with you know different diseases. You choose to, but you can correct it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Like,
now you what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, so I want to talk about patience real quick, because patience, it goes so deep than you just being patient and patiently waiting for something to come or whatever. It goes deep, because let's say you're that person that when you get your food, you're like, oh my God, I'm hungry. You don't even acknowledge your food. You don't talk to your food. You don't talk to your water before you consume it, or whatever you're consuming, because energy never dies.
Yeah.
So if you talk to water, it can crystallize in a beautiful way. There was a study done. If you say, I hate you to water, it's going to get frozen, all type of ugly, but it will look like a perfect, just sacred geometrical shape if you say something nice to it. But people out here, they're not patient, and they're like, oh my God, let me eat my food, da da da. They're not even chewing their food properly. And this is where health problems come too. And this could lead to gas, bloating, and even other bigger problems. Bigger problems. So this is going to clog your cells up. Now your electricity can't move through your body, and your nervous system is attached to all the organs in your body, and electricity moves faster in water than it does fat. So now that electricity won't be able to move the way it's supposed to, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of different complications. But that's how deep patient goes, down to even you sitting there and chewing your food. And like, it's that deep.
It really is. It really is.
And then you wonder why you got the itis after. It's because you didn't properly digest your food. You took like 5 chews and you swallowed it. Meanwhile, if you look on Google, you're supposed to chew your food like 80 times.
It's supposed to take you at least 30 minutes to finish your plate.
It's like a high number of chews you're supposed to do for each swallow, but it's really high. Like, it's hard to chew your food for that long. For me personally, but I'm working on it. But there's a lot of people out here that don't notice, and then that's how they get in constipation and getting colon cancer over time. Like, it's all because of this.
Y'all forward this live to Yaki. I should text him because I did tell him, but I didn't tell him like when. But let's see if we can get him to bless live real quick. So
that would be dope. That would be really, really dope if we could get Yaki up in there.
Because I already asked him a couple of days ago. He's like, most definitely, because he knows like when I'm on and stuff or whatever. But I used to suffer from being bloated and all these different things. And when I changed my diet and now I know how to chew my food properly, I can feel that my digestive system is working properly. Like, for a very long time, my digestive system was not working properly. You know what I'm saying? So, and it not only affects your body, but it affects your mood as well. You know what I'm saying? So, and it affects your sleeping. Like, do you have good quality sleep? You know what I'm saying? So y'all just have to understand, like, everything that you consume, it affects you mentally, physically, spiritually. And because you know that, right? Now you got to go consume the good stuff, right? You can't ignore it.
Yes.
Consuming the good stuff.
And do the little things, like make sure you have correct posture. Like, make sure you got the right shoe size. Make sure you're wearing clothing that is good for you, not just for fashion that is going to destroy your health. Like
the clothing, right? It had all these different fabrics in the clothing. Y'all don't be thinking about that, but it's in there purposely because it's touching your skin and it's being absorbed into your skin. When you sweat, now your pores are open and those chemicals are going into your skin and going into your bloodstream. Like, it's so much.
I was watching a video like a few days ago from Yaki. I looked up one of his old videos. I'll be just clicking random videos on his YouTube, and he was talking about some dude named Rudolph something, but he's like the king of eugenics. Just depopulation for the minority people. So he is the one that actually got his hands on the clothing industry and got the certain dyes. I forgot what it was called, but certain dyes that are on your clothing, they leach on into your bloodstream.
It does.
It's that serious.
Yes,
it's literally that serious.
Yes. So and like another thing
in the spandex, that's crazy.
Another thing that is so crazy that we never think about is, this is gonna sound crazy, y'all, but the sneakers we wear. The sneakers we wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tell us, oh, avoid the sun, stay indoors. You know what I'm saying? All these different things. Why do you think we've been told to not go outside? Because how powerful is nature? You know what I'm saying? How powerful it is to sun glaze and all these different things. So when you start looking at now your sneakers, a lot of sneakers have that rubber on the bottom of it, right? Which is electric resistance. Why is that? Why are my sneakers electric resistance? Well, it's because of the energy from the ground, from nature, right? it prevents you from going, it prevents it from going through your body, running through your body. So that's why people, you know, go outside and they ground. When they say they ground and they're outside barefoot in nature. Do you see how
Yo,
crazy
listen
that
to
is?
this. Listen to this. The bottom of your sneaker is called the sole.
That's so, why, yo, go ahead.
That is disconnecting your soul from being grounded with the energy of the universe.
Yes.
Now, the universe, the earth throws off negative ions. We throw off positive ions as human beings.
Mm-hmm.
So it is key to have this balance of negative and positive. The electrical charge of the human body is key. And this has healing properties. And if you don't know what grounding is, that's just going out in nature, in the sand, in the grass,
Mm-hmm.
and just walking barefoot. And you instantly feel the difference in just the way you feel in your body. You feel it in your feet, your toes. You feel the energy just flowing through you. And it's like, when was the last time people in here actually went in the grass and felt that energy? And there's so many people out here that need that, because that actually heals. And if you never tried it, try it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's, you know, when I was younger, me and my sister played in the grass. You know, kids, they're not out there doing that often. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I saw a post that said kids need dirt, grass and dirt. They don't need hand sanitizer and masks. And that's how you build a strong immune system. And we don't even have an immune system, which I learned from Yaki. It's not called the immune system because you cannot locate the immune system in the body. If you try to look for it in a microscope, where is it? It's called the lymphatic system. That is your immune system right there. But they give these terms so they can come up with the autoimmune disease, because all these diseases out here is pretty much just one thing, and that's a chronic case of acidosis, whether it be in your head, your spleen, or your colon, and then they just label it different things, but it's all the same thing. But this is how they make multiple streams of different incomes, because they got all these different names of all these different diseases.
Yeah, exactly.
But really the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. So I want to tell y'all, I was having a conversation. Well, one of my friends, he made a post and was just talking about how everybody got sick around Christmas time.
Ooh.
That's by accident?
Nope.
It's not by accident that a lot of people got sick around that time. A lot of people. So it was a female in the comments, and she was just saying about how she's gonna, you know, she likes going to the doctor, you know what I'm saying, and saying that the vaccine, the V, is this and that, and how it's supposed to help you, prevent you from getting sick. And I'm like, sis, first of all, okay. And I explained it to her. I said, first of all, you can't outsmart God, all right? God did not create that, all right? The things that God created for us is placed here on earth. Why aren't we using it? Those are resources. Why do we keep neglecting it? The resources are everything that comes from the ground. If it didn't come out the ground, it ain't natural. And that's just what it is. So fruits, vegetables, and plants and herbs that come from plants, crystals, you know what I'm saying? All these different things like that comes out the ground. If it didn't come out the ground, it ain't natural. And God did not place that here for us. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, why would you trust a man that created this over God? Man, it cannot outsmart God. Make it make sense.
Nope. And that's the thing. A lot of people, but the thing is, these doctors, they get into the minds of the people. They manipulate them crazy, and they make them nervous, and the person feels like, damn, I got no other choice. I got no other option to go. I don't got a healer down the block that knows what he's talking about. I got to take these damn pills. And then that's how the cycle goes, and they try to do surgery on us. That's why they get us sick, so they can do surgery and take our organs so they can sell it, so they can use it. That's what they be doing out here. You got all these kids missing out here, melanated kids, especially melanin, because melanin is worth way more than gold.
Yeah,
It's, last time I checked, it's worth $353 a gram. So all you melanated beings out there, that's why there's all your children are going missing. thousands, hundreds of thousands every year because they want their melanin, they want their organs. Their organs are superior.
That's why when you
That's
go,
why you got people cutting the placenta, and they want to take the placenta right away. They
yeah,
want to take the umbilical cord right away. They're using all of this, and they use the fetus too. They're putting it in foods. They're putting it in all of this. They're using everything from us, my people.
there
And
are.
then they want to do surgery, take your organs. Like if you was meant for your organs to come out, then you would have a zip on your body for you to take out these organs. God will
Yeah.
make you like that. But they take out these organs, and now your body is missing a key piece to actually function the way it's supposed to. But they're not going to tell you that. They say, oh, this is already dead in your body. We got to take that out. Meanwhile, no, you needed that in your body.
Mm-hmm. What would you tell someone that says that they need, what advice would you give someone? I actually just had a conversation with someone. I actually have another friend back at home that just had an open heart surgery. Someone, you know, what would you say to someone if a doctor says they need to get a heart transplant, or they have to get rid of a kidney, or they got to, you know, do this or do that? Like, what would you say to that person?
I'll be like, holla at Yaki.
Right.
Yaki Awaken.
Right.
Watch his videos. Because just watching his video, you'll be like, yo, this is what I need to do. Because all you need to do is get down to the cells, into the DNA, and make sure you kill those acidic cells. And when you do that, when you detox, it's like a win-win because you regenerate new cells and new tissue.
Yeah.
Regeneration, that's what it's all about. But we don't need to resort to all of this, because then after the surgery, they're going to pump him up with a whole bunch of drugs and all of that. You think that's going to help him out?
Yeah.
No.
That's why when y'all go get y'all driver's license, why they press that issue. Like, it's, and y'all think it's you doing a good deed, but hello, if I came into this world with all of my organs, I want to leave out this world with all of my organs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
how do you know you can even transcend without it? That's the thing. Like, you need everything that you came into this world with. You know, so it's crazy, y'all. It's really, really, really deep. So, but any questions y'all want to ask?
Oh, we got a lot of questions.
Oh. If y'all like the information, drop some 8s. That's my number. Drop some 8s in the chat if y'all loving this information. Let me know that y'all are engaged and y'all are loving this information, because listen,
yo, drop some 8s, son.
Yeah, we are very passionate about just, you know, delivering this knowledge. We both were like prepping for this, all right? We weren't playing about bringing y'all some fire information, like, you know, and just giving y'all value. So let me know in the chat, drop some 8s, and let me know that y'all are active and y'all are receiving this information. All
right, so I see some 8s. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody dropping them 8s, yo. Positive love. What up, bro? Yo, somebody asked, is sunscreen good? No, sunscreen is not good. It has cancerous chemicals like sulfates. I think it's called benzidine, something like that. But you do not need sunscreen whatsoever. All you need to do, if you're a melanated person and a person who comes from a place and a habitat where the sun is naturally out, you should not be getting burnt in the sun whatsoever. Because if you're getting burnt in the sun, that indicates that you at a state of acidosis, your body, you're dehydrated. So that is the sun cooking you up because you dehydrated. You got a whole bunch of bad toxic acid in your body. But when you're eating alkaline electric fuel, your body is hydrated, and that sun is going to give you the downloads you need to unlock certain junk DNA. You're going to get those downloads from the sun too. You're just going to level up consciously. And you need sun to pass through these eyes to reach this side. That's how it works if you want to decalcify your pineal gland. And to all my people out there that are going through depression and stuff like that, doctors recommend vitamin D when you're depressed. And what's the best source of vitamin D? That is the sun. So sun gaze when the sun is rising and when the sun is setting. Why you think they just launched the artificial sun in China? Because they don't want us in touch with that. Like, that is the source of all life right there. All the food that we eat, that we consume, that keeps the ecosystem alive. That keeps us alive. And they want us detached from that life. So that's why they launched the artificial sun. And people
Yeah.
don't really know about this, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
the sun is very powerful.
It's
Do not
very
let them program you and tell you that the sun is causing cancer, because it's not. It's those products you're putting on your skin. And when the sun touches your skin now, that's
exactly
going to cause cancer.
activates it. It activates it.
Yes, that is going to cause the
I
cancer.
literally just wrote that down today, like right here. When I tell you guys we study this, we don't play about this. Like we know
Yeah,
this
nah, I
stuff,
don't
you know
know,
what I'm
man.
saying? So yeah, it does not cause cancer. It's absolutely a lie. I go out there every day and let the sun beam on me when the sun is beaming. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
Yeah.
amazing afterwards, you know what I'm saying? And then I have the trees over here, you know, and I'm just listening to the birds chirping, and then I have my crystals on, and I feel like I'm just being, you know, recharged. Like we need
Hmm.
that, you know what I'm saying? So
And the best time to sun gaze is when the sun is rising and
yeah,
setting, because
yeah.
that's when the sun is throwing off the most vitamin D
Mm,
during those times. So,
right.
and it's called golden hour. Like photographers refer to it as golden hour when the sun is setting. That's what it's called. And when it's
Someone,
rising as well.
someone said the sun causes cancer for Caucasians.
I mean, they have a different genetic makeup. And there's a lot of Caucasians out there. Like I studied Dr. Morse too. He
Mm-hmm.
was saying that if you just eat, if you make sure you keep your body at a balanced state and you're hydrated, then you won't even go through that. But there's some inorganic people out here that, yo, I was watching videos, some Caucasian people, there was a kid, a young kid, she actually burns
Mm,
because of the sun, and she was crying. She's like, yo, it burns me. It's like they're allergic to the sun. Being allergic to the sun can be a real thing to some people. But
mm,
you just need to, where do you come from? What are your roots? What's your
yeah,
genetic makeup? Because you have to be eating according to your genetic makeup.
yeah. What's the
And that's just point blank and simple.
right? That's it. We'll answer
And
two.
this is nothing racist against any race like that. It's just science.
It is.
And
It is
that's
what
it.
it is. We can't. It's just. It is what it is. We gonna answer two more. Guess two more. Yeah.
Um, what toothpaste do I use? I don't use no toothpaste from anybody else. Like Tom's toothpaste, I used to use that. They can always good, it's fluoride free, but if you look at the ingredients, it's not all natural in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I make my own toothpaste now. If you want to get some toothpaste, hit my site. I'm about to drop some charcoal toothpaste. Really good, really, really good. I love it. I've been
Oh,
using it for 2 weeks already, but I haven't dropped it yet. But if y'all need toothpaste, definitely get that, because I've sold over 500 toothpaste already, and the people are
wow.
loving it.
Y'all
Yeah.
heard? Yeah, go ahead and tell them the services that you have, and I'll tell them what I have. Tell them.
So, my business is BC, all right, and I'm really passionate about making sure that these major corporations' products are not making it their way into our home and getting
Mm,
our people sick. So I'm really big on that. So I have body care products like shampoo, conditioner, hair growth oil. I actually have my hair growth oil right here.
dope. Yeah.
Um, I have toothpaste, I have teas, I got sea moss, I got herbs, like certain mixes. Like I have a relaxation where it's mixed with lavender, chamomile, mugwort. Then I got woman support tea, and that's filled with all the herbs that are good for menstrual support. If you're breastfeeding, it's good for that. You feel me? So I have some good stuff on my site, and I'm really passionate about just bringing the knowledge and health to my people, because in my family and around me and my environment, there's a whole bunch of toxicity and people dying from diseases that are caused from these products and the food. And
Yeah.
I know that it can be avoidable and avoided. So I'm here to bring value to my people and provide them what they need, because we need more of that, my people. And that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yes, and that'll help people become more aware of, who they are, how to, be happy and healthy. Like that's the key right there. So, and speaking of that,
Yo, we got Kala in the building. Shout out to Kala. My fault, my sister.
good. And speaking of that, my brand is all about just helping people develop, the mind and body. right? Giving y'all the tools to becoming the better version of you, the best version of yourself, right? Releasing trauma, releasing those old ways. That old version of you has to go, right? There's a better version of you waiting on you. So I give you guys tools, you know, to get to that level. So I actually have an ebook, a 14-day challenge on my website right now. You click the link in my bio and click the first link. It's basically 14 days of helping you develop better habits. I told you guys, like, number one, y'all have to start researching, you know, why should I drink fruit juice? Why I should eat vegetables? Why I should avoid social media, or, you know, just understanding why you should do it. And now start making it a habit of doing it, and then it becomes a lifestyle. So I'm giving y'all a bunch of different habits to do for 14 days, which will eventually turn into a lifestyle. So it's very dope for little to no money. All right. So you're going to be getting 14 days, a 14-day challenge, a detox meal guide, and a fitness guide. All right. You're going to get like a 7-day, 8-day fitness guide that y'all can use throughout the challenge. All right. The 14 days, because I will be putting workouts on the challenge, and all you have to do is just go to the workout PDF, and it's right there for y'all. All right. So that is the service that I have for you guys right now. And everybody that purchased it tonight will get the workout and the detox, which is a bonus. All right. After tonight, you might go back up. All right. It's a bonus. I purposely did it for little to no money so that I can give y'all the most value as possible. Like, tomorrow is Martin Luther King's birthday, right? It's a holiday, and, you know, he's given so much in our community, and it's our responsibility to keep it going. It's our responsibility to, you know, raise the awareness, not only within ourselves, but the people around us. You know what I'm saying? It's our responsibility to apply the knowledge. So because I have this knowledge, I'm not going to keep it to myself, because I know the tools to transform the mind and body. I have to give it to y'all because I did it. You know what I'm saying? I was that young kid that got bullied in high school. I was obese. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with trauma, depression, anxiety, PTSD, all types of things. I was suicidal at one point, and I flipped it, you guys. I flipped not only my body, but I flipped my mind around as well. And I'm just here to deliver and give y'all the same in return.
I love that, yo. I really love that. You really passionate, and you going a long way. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate this, y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all.
Yo, I don't know if Kala is still in here, but Kala, if you still in here, bro, I just want to give you your flowers. Cause, yo, like, you made me realize how important just looking at the sky and analyzing the sky is. And just, yo, there's a whole nother world out there. And when you pay attention to the sky and the sun and the moon, you realize the manipulation, the chemtrails, like when they're doing it certain types of like times during the day. Like, he made me pay attention to all of that. So shout out to Kala. And also to my melanated people out there. We need to know that when you call yourself black, and this is to my melanated people out there, because some of them get offended, but this is what you need to know. You can't call yourself black because that's just the color. Like, Black Lives Matter is black. If you look up the definition of black, is nothing, absence, not present. Then matter, what is matter? Is space. Like, you feel me? And then what they say when the cops is looking for a melanated being, they looking for a black male. They blackmailing us, like, because they got us programmed thinking that people of color is black and white. Like, no, you way much more than that. And the whole movement for the whole Black Lives Matter is not what you think, because it's funded by George Soros and a whole bunch of other people that have an agenda to make and break the family, to break the family apart, to break the melanated family apart. Have the woman thinking that, oh, I don't need a man, I don't need the family, I could do this on my own. And that is a problem. Yeah, we need our women, our men to stay together. That's the only way that we are gonna build families. And they don't want that. Yeah, they don't want that. They want everybody gay. They want the woman to be on their own or independent. Like, no, Take it back to how it was in the old days,
Mm-hmm.
where the mother was the nurturer. The mother is the dude now.
Wow, yeah. And as a woman, I had to really understand this. I had to like reprogram my mind, because for a hot minute, y'all, and this is some honesty, I had the mindset of what he just said, right? But then I had to realize like what's listen, y'all, if y'all don't understand, like it's so many things being done purposely to keep us divided. Right? My mom, I had a conversation with her, right? Because I interviewed her, and I'm gonna be putting some parts of her story into my book, and it's gonna be crazy. Make sure y'all follow me, because my first book will be coming out soon. So I interviewed her, and she told me about when she was on welfare, how that system works. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you have experienced, you know, that, or may know someone that's been on welfare or whatever. Do y'all know they come into your home to really make sure you're as poor as you say you are, right? Number one. And then they want to make sure that there's no man around. My mom, she had my father around, but they still didn't have enough money. He was around at the time. So she literally had to fake like he wasn't there. Do you know what type of, chaos that caused in the household, where the man start feeling like he's less than the man, or feeling like he's not needed because the woman is getting money from the government? Do you know what that actually causes in the home? Like, it goes so deep, like so many things just being created purposely. Like how you look at reality TV shows and you see women always screaming about, I'm a boss and I don't need no man and this and that. Like that's causing division between the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? So we have to reset our mind. Like that's
Then
not
you
the
got the
mind
dudes
we
that
have.
be like money over bitches and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Like,
yeah.
no, that's not the way to go. It's not the way to
It's
go.
not. That's not how my household gonna be. It ain't gonna be like that. He gonna understand that I'm the nurturer, right? I make sure the energy is clean at home. I'm gonna make sure that your energy is right when you leave out our home and come back and things like that, right? Y'all listen, y'all gotta get with it. Y'all better get with it and see what's happening. I'm just trying to say, like, the man I end up with, not to toot my own horn, but he gonna be very lucky. That's all I'm gonna say, because I'm not playing about a lot of stuff. Like, no, if I'm doing all of these things to make sure I'm right, I'm gonna make sure my partner is right as well. If I'm doing all of these things to make sure that I'm right internally, he's gonna be right internally, right? That's what real love is, right? So we just got to get back to that.
Yeah, man. Whew.
That's
I'm
a whole
loving
nother
this live. I
conversation.
told you that this live was gonna be really good. I told you.
I know. So yeah, but he's gonna save this. I want to do a screenshot. Let me do a screenshot so I can say, I'm gonna post this and be like, listen, if y'all missed this, y'all gotta get the next one. All right. All right. Yo,
I'm done.
this was lit, y'all. If this was lit, drop some more A's, y'all. Drop some more A's. Drop some more A's.
We pretty much had like 100 people the whole time tuned in.
Yeah.
That's dope right there.
Yeah, we're gonna aim for 200. Thank God for Kevin Samuels.
Oh my God.
But we truly appreciate y'all so much. We will do this again, of course, because like I said,
Wait. Oh no, my fault. Continue.
Oh, okay. No, I said me and him gonna talk offline, because I don't know why that idea came to my head, a whole seminar, like, because I'm in the industry where I'm learning how to do these things, like as a motivational speaker. So yeah, I said that earlier in life, I'm a motivational speaker, and one of the things they teach us is, doing courses. Like, I'm learning about courses and webinars and things like that. When I go and do presentations, I'll have a workshop that I'm having created. I have all that, what I'm saying. Listen, I'm going to be traveling to different cities this year. I'm telling you, it's going up. Like, look out, because y'all going to be seeing Lala on these stages. I'll be in your city at some point. Like, that is the goal, to be getting bookings.
New York City, sir?
New York City, wherever. I'm from
Let
New
me
York,
know.
so I'm from Queens.
Oh,
So
word?
yeah, Hollis, Queens.
Yo, I thought you were from Atlanta.
No, no,
Yo,
no.
that's crazy. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
Bet, bet.
so I'm going to be traveling to some cities this year. So yeah, that's the goal, is for me to really make the biggest impact as possible. All right, and I already have 4 cities so far booked for this year. So yeah.
Yo, I love to hear that. You gonna have like 50.
Yeah, 50. That's, and see what the thing is, I had that from last year. It was booked from last year. Like, we need you here.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's more to come, y'all. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure
Yeah,
y'all
for
following
sure.
us if y'all are not. So yeah, we say let's
Yo,
go.
real quick, I wanted to tell the people real fast because
Mhm.
some more knowledge that people may not know.
Yeah.
All right. So, my people, be careful with these dentists. All right. And be careful when you get root canals and when you get these mercury fillings, because this is causing sickness too. All
Mhm.
right. I'm going to just leave that there. Also, I got some, oh, and we need to know that our nerves from our teeth are connected then directly to our brain.
Yeah.
So the mercury fillings, yo, that mercury is leaching into your brain.
Woo.
For real, and it's going into your whole bloodstream, flowing throughout your body, binding to other minerals and causing a whole bunch of just clusters of cells, and that causes tumors and a whole bunch of other stuff that you don't want.
Yeah.
And you got a mercury filling, but you don't even know that you got the tumor because of the mercury filling. So just be
Wow.
mindful of that. Um,
Somebody
uh,
asked what's
uh,
the alternative.
yeah, and I had like a lot of people contact me about dementia and how to get rid of it or how to prevent it or whatever. Now, a lot of you may not know what dementia is, but that is something that has to do with the brain. Like, you forget pretty much everything. Alzheimer's and dementia, they're pretty much the same thing, but they give it different names. It's all because of acid and just bad parasites taking over the body. But when you have dementia is caused when you have when tiny nerve cells in your brain get clogged up and they don't receive enough oxygen and the blood flow cannot go straight to the brain. How does that happen? When you eat foreign foods that don't belong in your body with toxic chemicals like meat and dairy, and these are foreign foods because they got cloned animals out here. They got cloned
Yeah.
animals, cloned
Yeah.
chickens. The
Yeah.
cow is not a real. The cow is a hybrid between an ox and a bison. No, no, no. Between a bison and something else. I forgot. But a cow is not a natural animal. So we eating unnatural animals, and this all has something to do with our health. So just make sure that you go alkaline. Try it out for a week. That's the task for everybody out here. Try going alkaline vegan for a week. If you're not doing the straight raw, at least try the cooked alkaline foods, because you will notice a slight difference. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
you will notice just the way the food tastes is fresh. Like, it
Yes.
don't got all that
Fake
death in it. You
cabbage.
could
Yep. Fake
notice the
cabbage.
difference.
Yeah. And
But
when I tell y'all, when I switch, like, I feel a big difference in my mind, body, and spirit. Like, it's
mhm.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? I have more mental clarity. I can focus more. Like, for a couple of semesters in school, I could not focus, and now I literally can focus, and I'm obtaining the information that I'm reading. So it's really that powerful, you know. So yeah, that's the task for y'all to do, is at least start for 1 week, you know, of
Yeah.
being alkaline. If you don't know what foods are alkaline, it's very simple. You can research it on Google or YouTube, or, you know, go to,
Go on Yaki's website. He has a lot of knowledge posted on his website about what
he
to
has
eat.
he has some downloads. He has some what you call it, some PDF forms too that y'all can download.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I
I
gotta
down
go look into
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's homework number 1. And the second one is when I told y'all to get a piece of paper, write down every emotion that you have, everything that you want to change, any negative thought, and then beside it, write what your lifestyle is. and it will connect, and that will make you understand why your life is going the way it is, why you think the way you do, why your health is the way it is, because of what you're consuming. And that's the start for you to want to change. You got to see it before you want it. You feel me?
And that's like the realest way to see it right there. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, once
Black
you read that, then you're gonna be like, okay, this is the problem. This is why I've been manifesting straight hoes that just want to scam me for my money. Because all I got on my Instagram and all I see on my phone and TV is booty shaking and people throwing money at strippers. And this is why I'm manifesting these type of women. And it's toxic.
I'm telling you.
So just make sure you reprogram and get your environment right. Change your environment, like around you, like your room, if you got to do that. Your social media page. Unfollow the pages that are not serving you justice, that are bringing you your higher self down to a third dimension.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you got to do.
I actually put that in my 14-day challenge, that exact what you just said. So yeah. So yeah, this was really dope. Anything else you want to share that you have?
And yeah, cause I have a lot of, like, a few people hit me up for like they have thyroid problems, and like 2 of them have thyroid cancer. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't know that we can massage certain parts of our body, and this can soothe that part of the body. Like the thyroid right here, right? You can do a thyroid massage like this. One on the top of your thyroid, yeah, right there. You can see it more because you don't got hair. But then the middle, and then the third is 3 of them. Yeah, then you go a little lower. That's the thyroid massage. And that's going to help get your thyroid stimulated and get whatever waste. But it would work even better if you're eating the alkaline diet and flushing your system and doing what you got to do. And if you have back congestion, also, you could do like a sinus congestion. You could do this massage right there. Yeah, and if you have headaches too, you could do this too. And it will help out a little bit. And also right here in your nose too. So the nose massage, if you have congestion. And this is a random one, but it's cold outside because I was working demolition last year in like 0-degree weather, and it was brutal. So I didn't know this last year, but you can put cayenne pepper in your socks, and that will keep your feet warm. For real. That will keep your feet warm. And yeah. And if you want to stay warm too, drink cayenne pepper tea, nice warm hot cayenne pepper tea, ginger tea, and this will definitely keep you warm when it's cold outside. So all my workers that are in that cold, that is brutal, that got your fingers feeling like they're about to fall off, your toes feeling the same way, that cayenne pepper will definitely help.
Right. Answer this last question, because everybody keep asking about this. Y'all don't want my answer to this. They asking about, what about smoking weed?
Everybody smokes weed, yo. Everybody smokes weed. But yo, all right, so here's the thing about weed. Weed is a natural plant.
Yeah.
Weed is a natural plant. But there's a lot of people hybriding this plant. Taking 2 different plants or 3 different plants, and then they mix it into a hybrid. Meanwhile, you got female plants and male plants, and they're mixing it up, and this is messing with just our body. Because it's GMO weed that they're doing right here. So you got people smoking this GMO weed, then they mixing it with the grabba and the fonto and the nicotine. Highly addictive and highly toxic, by the way. But yeah, you can make tea with marijuana. And this is good, like real good marijuana. You can make tea with it. And there's so many medicinal properties and benefits to marijuana tea. And yo, even pregnant women smoke weed though. Real medicinal weed.
Wow.
And it helps them. It doesn't kill the baby, no, because it's medicinal. It's not this bullshit GMO that these drug dealers be selling, the block work that they got. No, none of that. It's actually medicinal weed. And yeah, I didn't know. I learned this probably like last month that pregnant women get prescribed marijuana. And if you don't know, if you look back and you study on marijuana, it has extraterrestrial DNA. So it came from the ethers, my fault, excuse me. Like up there, the extraterrestrials, they put that here so we can heal. For real, but now you got the government all up in the weed industry, and they got Monsanto making a whole bunch of weed seeds to control the weed supply, and that's everybody's smoking weed now. In the Bronx, you got so many smoke shops right now. Before it wasn't like that. 10 years ago, I didn't see all these smoke shops. Now, yo, you could see sometimes 2 smoke shops in one block.
Oh yeah, I see that.
In one block.
Yeah.
And they got certain weed that they sell right there. I wouldn't even trust it, to be honest. But yeah, be careful with the weed. But medicinal, real weed is actually good for you. It's actually good for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't do none of that, you know.
But the smoke can be toxic, though. You know what I mean? No smoke should be in our body at all. But
because here's my thing on it. I always ask people, why do you do it? You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to smoke? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say it keeps me calm, or, you know, keeps my anxiety down. But then you putting a bandage on the problem. Hello,
yeah,
what is the
something
problem?
real fast? Like, it goes perfect with what you're saying. Because I was watching The Matrix, and the first Matrix, and he was like, at first, it's just the why you want to do it.
Yeah.
After a while, the why gets eliminated, and you just chase the feeling. So instead of chasing the why, you're only chasing the feeling. You're not, because in the beginning, why do you get high? Okay, I'm feeling this way, I want to get lit. And then after that, or you depressed or whatever, you want to smoke. Okay, that's the why. But now you're just smoking for the feeling. You just want to get high. Now you're addicted to the habit.
Yeah.
Now you got to keep your hands moving, and keep, like, in Tokyo Drift, the dude, he stopped smoking, and he had to continuously eat like something, keep his hands and his mouth active to keep those brain patterns stimulated in his mind, to, like, basically lessen the, what's the word? The feeling of doing it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
and someone said some people smoke because they need to sleep better. That is a problem. Why can't you sleep better? You gotta ask yourself a question. If you have a habit and you do this consistently, ask yourself why you're doing it. I have a habit of going to the gym. I go to the gym because I love to work out, to be in shape. I love to feel good. I want to lose fat. What is the reason? There's a reason for everything.
Like, do you got your TV on, programming you? Because I said in the beginning of the video how they have patented technology to manipulate your nervous system, and that can do that while you're sleeping too. It's gonna mess with your serotonin levels, your melatonin levels in your brain.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And also, do you have your phone next to your head when you're sleeping? Do you have your phone on your bed when you're sleeping?
Speaking of that, right? When you have your phone, you can go get this. I'm sure you have.
What is that, shungite?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, shungite, I did a video, and it actually literally lowers the radiation levels. That's what we need. And keep plants in your room too. This is gonna help. I made a video about this, about the snake plant earlier. I don't know if you saw it, but yo, this helps purify the air. Not only it helps protect you from radiation, but it helps purify the air when you have plants around your home. And, like, let's say benzodine, formaldehyde, and things of that contaminate the air in your household that you don't even know. The plants will help purify the air and detoxify the air. So make sure you have a nice, vibrant, lively home full of plants and crystals and all that great energy.
Yeah.
And also, is your room a messy room? Because your room being messy can also have something to do with just the energy field in your room.
Yeah.
Make sure you get rid of anything that is toxic, anything like that. Get new stuff if you need to. Make sure everything is nice and organized, nice and clean.
Yeah.
And not with these toxic damn products, no. And if you want air freshener, listen, use some peppermint oil. You put a diffuser and stuff like that, a humidifier, stuff like that. Do not use air freshener. You can burn cinnamon on the stove with an orange. You can use natural candles, natural incense. Like, there's so many things that we don't know that we're doing that is causing these problems, like maybe not sleeping.
And then you want to go smoke and use that as an excuse. No, you gotta stop putting bandages on the issue. Correct the issue. You cannot sleep because You probably have a toxic lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You probably, you know, around negativity all the time. You watching things that you know you shouldn't be watching, and then you want to turn around and eat these harmful foods, and then you want to eat junk food, and then you want to, you know, have arguments with your significant other. Then you want to do this and do that, and then you wonder why you can't sleep, and then you say you want to smoke because you can't sleep. Well, how about start correcting the issue and stop putting a bandage on it? Hello.
That's funny movements. That's like big pharma movements. Right there. They just want to give you the problem and not the solution.
Yeah.
More problems on top of your problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You already have.
Yeah.
Like,
quit porn. You definitely don't want to be watching porn. I stopped watching that a long time ago, you guys.
Yeah.
That sexual energy ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, and that keeps you at your lower self. If I don't fool with men that watch porn, y'all. When I tell you, let me tell y'all something. When Lala developed, you know, to that higher version of myself, my standards increased so much when it comes to dating guys. And if I come across a man that talk about he watched porn, that's an automatic no for me. Automatic no for me.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? So that porn is very harmful to your mindset. Like carrying on that sexual energy. Energy travels through the phone, y'all. Now that energy is on you because you keep watching it. And then you wonder why you keep attracting the type of people that you attract, why you can't have a healthy relationship with a woman or with the man. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all want to, you know, y'all want to do this every night too. And thinking that ain't harmful. Y'all got to stop that too. Y'all got to know how to have self-control. That's a whole nother conversation. Listen, I don't deal with men that want to do this every night.
Word up.
I don't deal with men that want to do this every night. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, always got their pink thing hanging out. And you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to know how to have self-control, you know, because that's the real power. Knowing how to have self-control.
Yes. And then you releasing all your life force. That's what creates life right there. But that's why you got the reality TV, the social media. Just it's sex. People nowadays, yo, like sex is not what it's supposed to be. Like it's for creation. Now it's for satisfaction.
Yeah, right.
Like
it's crazy. Yeah, it's like, and then it's like I've come across men, they just don't have no self-control. Like in the past when I was like, you know, dealing with men on that type of level, it's just like no self-control. And to me, that's an automatic turn off for me. Like, you know, when you see me, you get on hard, you get turned on. Like just because you looking at me or in my presence, like that is not attractive to me. You know,
that's like animalistic, low vibrational dog behavior.
Yeah.
Because as you see, dogs, they go and hump anybody.
Yeah.
That's why they call men dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs do not have pineal glands. There's certain animals that have pineal glands. But that's why dogs, whenever dogs see another dog, they get all wild and stuff like that. Because they cannot really think. Dogs are hybrids of wolves.
Yeah.
They're not original animals. But yeah, people acting like dogs. Low vibrational. Like.
So any dudes that be trying to holler at Lala, y'all better get. I'm like, listen, I be turning them around. They be like, dang, I ain't even know it was like that. Like y'all have no idea. Like, don't come around me with your little pink thing hanging out.
And then here's the thing though, like men out there, this is draining your energy. First of all, you always busting nuts here and there, left and right. My dude, you're draining your energy. That's why you feel so tired afterwards. Then on top of that, your Kundalini energy never gets to rise. Now, this is something that is in our body. Now, the Kundalini energy is supposed to rise up the 7 chakras of the spine. All right. And your chakras are all in alignment with your spinal cord. We have many chakras, but we have 7 main ones. And those are aligned with the chakras. I mean, with the spinal cord. So the Kundalini energy is supposed to rise up those 7 chakras and the 33 vertebrae of the spine. And then when that energy rises all the way to the top, that's when your crown chakra gets activated. And that's what they call Christ consciousness. That's why Jesus died on the cross when he was 33 years old, because he reached Christ consciousness when the Kundalini energy rose to the 33 vertebrae of the spine. But a lot of people, they just busting nuts. So your Kundalini energy didn't even get to rise to the 10th vertebrae of your spine.
Yo, one of my homeboys, I don't know if he's still on here. Let me see. He told me something very interesting, and I want to know if you've ever done this. I can't tell, but he told me that he knows how to shoot his sexual energy through his body, back up to his crown.
Wow, that's powerful right there.
Yeah, I said what? Like, yeah. Oh, y'all, I'm telling y'all gotta go research that. Let me know, cause I want to know, like, what? And then it's, oh man, I've never heard nothing like that until he told me that, but it makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all, just, you know what? If y'all don't take nothing from this live, take back your power. That's what it is. All right, take back your power.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that you have control over. It's time to start putting energy into it. All right, it's time to start, you know, not falling for the okie doke. We ain't doing that no more. Now that you know that there are a lot of harmful foods, stop consuming it. Now that you know that, listen, like, look at the cartoons, y'all. Look at these TV shows. Look at the stuff that's on Netflix. This show about, what's this show? Squid Game. I watched one episode just to see what it was about, and then you got people dying and they taking the organs out their body. They're literally telling you what's going on through TV shows and through movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Selling organs. Why would they put that in a TV show? You know what I'm saying? When you go look at The Matrix, things would, if you understand this, like, things would start to stand out to you. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's just being aware of what's happening and taking control back. You know, because listen, I always tell my people, like, we live in a toxic world, but that does not mean that we have to be toxic. We don't have to have a toxic mindset. We don't have to have toxic energy. We can't stop what they are doing, but we have control over what we decide.
You gotta be the light in the darkness.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we have that control. They can keep doing what they want to our foods, but we ain't gotta go eat it. They can put what they want on social media and on TV, but we don't gotta watch it, right? So just take your take control.
Yo, somebody just said, what if she a thought? Listen, if she's a whatever you want to call her, thought, whatever. Listen, she's just lost in her mind right now. She's still a queen. She's still a divine soul. Yeah. But she's just lost in her mind, and she probably has traumas that she hasn't fully dealt with and faced herself. Like, probably like daddy issues from back in the days or something like that. Or somebody probably raped her back in the day when she was young. Don't call her that, because you don't know her lifestyle and her upbringing, what she had to go through. Yeah. And now she's probably just looking for a man to feel comfort and stuff like that, because she don't have a man in her life. So don't call her that. She's just misunderstood. And so that's what I gotta say for that.
And we're not here to judge one another either, y'all. Yeah. We're not here to judge someone's path in their life and what they've been through in life. I've had to be very understanding of people, which can be very difficult for a lot of people. I've had to understand and take people for who they are, understand their personalities. You know what I'm saying? Things that people been through in life, they act a certain way and they're not aware of it. But if we can see it, it's up to us to help them, you know, come out of that hole. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to help them become more aware of what's happening. It is not our job to look down on someone or to judge someone. If you see something is off, like, share something with them that can help them be better. That's what we are here for. You know what I'm saying? So when you start understanding that, you guys won't be offended because somebody isn't aligned with you or they don't think like you, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will understand this person is going through something, or this person, you know, is on this type of journey. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. We gotta do more of.
Like, yo, I remember back when I was in 7th grade, I was in the baseball team, right? And this group of people came. It was like a little community or whatever, like kids, but they were special kids. Some of them had Down syndrome. And this kid cracked a joke. It was like, because they kicked us off the field because they had a permit. So we had to go, my team had to go to the side of the grass. And they forgot the base. So they like, yo, get the base, James. And James was like, nah, that dude is going to slap me with the base. And he was talking about the kid with the Down syndrome. And at the time, I thought it was funny, right? I was laughing. I'm a young kid, 12 years old in 7th grade. Yo, but tell me why, like the next month later, I found out that my mom is pregnant with twins. And I find out that one of them is going to be born with Down syndrome. And my mom came to me because my mom got scoliosis. My mom got a lot of like diagnosis and problems. So the doctors were like programming her in her mind saying, yo, you shouldn't deal with the Down syndrome baby because you got to deal with all of this and all of that and all of that and all of this. And my mom came to me, and I was 12 years old when she asked me this. She was like, what do you think I should do with the baby? And then I thought about that kid that I was laughing at. And I was like, wow, like that was fucked up. But I told my mom, I was like, nah, like we have to have this baby. Like we've been seeing the sonograms. We've been talking about the babies. We have to. Like there's going to be a special baby. And Haley, I love her with all my heart. Like people with Down syndrome, they like, people tend to just look at them weird because they don't understand them. But yo, special kids, they give a different type of love, like a love you never even felt before from just a regular person. And I'm telling you from experience, I never felt love from that. Love is different from my sister Haley.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that just goes to show, like, don't laugh at people, don't judge, because yo, that could be a kid. That could be your daughter. That is the thought that grows up. You feel me? So don't think like that and don't laugh. Like, just understand, like in high school, I was cool with everybody. I was cool with the kids that brought guns to the school. I was cool with the kids that talked about Dragon Ball Z and nature. I was cool with the kids that talked about everybody. And when the kids that talked about Dragon Ball Z and nerdy stuff, yo, they would talk, I would listen. I'll be there for like 30 minutes talking to them. And my friends, they would be over there cracking mad jokes, having a good time. But I stood here because I'm like, yo, this kid needs this. Like, nobody else is going to talk to him. So I don't care if they having fun. Nobody even judged me. Like, they respected me for that. And I was cool with everybody.
Yeah.
So, yo, just be cool with everybody. Don't judge anybody, no matter what you see on the outside, because you don't know what's going on in the inside.
Right.
Real.
We all came into this world with our own journey. Who are you to judge somebody because of what their journey is? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I definitely know what that feels like. I got bullied in high school because of how I look, and, you know, I wasn't popular or things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know what that feels like, you know, getting jumped on the bus and walking home crying, you know, hair pulled out and stuff like that. Like, I know all of that feels like, you know, so, but I had to learn that we're not here to judge someone because of their story, because we all agree to our story coming into this world. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to change it. The narrative of it is up to us. You know what I'm saying? So being aware of your surroundings, being aware of what you're consuming, and you can have your own transformation. I have a whole mental and physical transformation, a whole spiritual transformation, and there's no reason why you shouldn't either. You know, there's no reason why you continue walking around with trauma, pain, and hurt. You know what I'm saying? I've overcome many of things, you know what I'm saying, that I've been through. So if I can overcome it, then each and every one of y'all can as well.
And usually the people that got like hurt the most and have the most traumas, yo, those are the healers. Those are the people that came here to help heal our people. Like, you went through that for a reason. You went through that trauma for a reason. So it's gonna help build your character. It's gonna help make you view things the way you're supposed to. Help make you make you realize what not to do.
Yes, exactly.
So people really get the victim mindset after traumas and like, oh my God, like yeah, it takes time. Like, yeah, you got to go and deal with this trauma and do the shadow work yourself. It's gonna take time. It's normal, but do not stay stuck in that trauma your whole life, man.
Yeah, you have to go through it, because that's how you build your mental endurance. How can you teach somebody about how to overcome something if you never overcame anything? You know what I'm saying? So look at your pain, your trauma as, you know, as a tool for self-development. It's just a tool. That's just it. It's just something to say, you know, I had to go through this real quick so that I can build my endurance, you know, so I can build my strength and become stronger. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, your story happened, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. It happened to develop you. That's just it. Nothing else. And don't be ashamed, you know, because of what you've been through or currently going through, or, you know, if you have, you know, things that you're not proud of. I have certain things that I'm not proud of, you know what I'm saying? But I had to go through it to understand that I don't ever want to experience that again. You know what I'm saying? I've made mistakes, but I've learned from it. And now I can teach others how to do the same as well. So that is how I want y'all to start looking at life and looking at the things that you are currently going through, the things that you've been through and didn't overcome here on out. You cannot ignore this anymore here on out after this live. Like, after this live tonight, like, you guys got to start taking action and taking your power back.
Yeah. Everybody that was in this live right now, like, you're in here for a reason. There's a reason why you're in here. So now you know what to do. You got some breadcrumbs. Do some research. Get your room clear. Get your house clear. Get some plants. Get some crystals. Get some food. Get some seeds.
Yes.
Because the food shortages out here is crazy and all of that.
Yes.
But just get your home right. Get your lifestyle right. Your environment. The food in your fridge. Yo, if you got bad food in your fridge, yo, empty your fridge. Put all new food, fruits in there. That's what you got to do. And I promise you, you're going to see some changes in your life.
Yes, I believe it. We believe it for sure. So, yes. Anything else you want to leave? And make sure y'all go get the 14-day challenge, because, listen, I'm giving y'all a lot of good habits. You know, I'm giving y'all a lot of tools to develop better habits and creating into a lifestyle so that you can be healthier in your mind, your body, and your spirit. Like, you know, so there's a better version of you waiting on you. It's time to become your own transformation. We still early in this year. This is your year of healing. This is your year of wealth. This is your year to being better than you was last year. This time next year, you should not be saying, like, I didn't accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm still unhealthy in my mind, in my body, in my spirit. Like, that should not even be a thought that crossed your mind. Like, you should have a complete transformation. But you got to start it today. You got to take that risk today so that you can look back and be proud of, you know, the things that you accomplished.
Yup, exactly.
All right, y'all.
Yo, Lala, this live was amazing. Like, you asked me if I got anything else to say. I can keep going.
I know, right? That's
I can literally keep going.
We're gonna do like I said, I know how to create programs like workshops and webinars and all of that. I said we're gonna have to create a webinar. I think they will love that. I think a lot of people will love this, you know. So I actually plan on creating a workshop when I go to speaking engagements and stuff like that. But I want to create something online as well. So, but yeah.
That'll be so dope. And I'm so down for that.
Yes, yes. So, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's going to be more because, listen, that's only like 5% of it, right?
Not even,
right? It's a lot, y'all. You'll be surprised, like, how you could really transform yourself. When I tell you that I am not even the person I was January last year, I was not on. I definitely increased my frequency to a whole different level. My awareness, you know, my state of mind, my consciousness, you know, my mental clarity, the people that I attract, the energy that I attract, you know, how I'm at peace. I walk around with a natural high. See, when you get to this point, you ain't got to smoke weed. You wouldn't even have a desire to smoke it because you naturally high off life. You feel me? So I'm here to give y'all own transformation. We are here to give y'all own transformation. All right?
That's a fact, yo.
All right.
But to everybody out there, I really do appreciate all of y'all tuning in. Like, I be wanting to talk like this all the time, but I just be dropping videos. I'm going to go live way more. You could be my live partner, Lala.
Yes.
Like, you be going in. But shout outs to everybody who bought badges and just supported. Yo, do the homeworks that we said. Yes. All right, so get the plans, clear your home, do the tasks that she said, like, the thoughts, write down your thoughts, and then write down what you say, your lifestyle.
Yeah, like write
Mentally.
down your thoughts, the bad habits that you have, like any type of emotions that you have. Like, so if you wake up tired, or if you have arguments with people all the time, if you have bad relationships, all these different things, and then right beside it, what's your lifestyle? What do you consume? Basically, what do you consume? And that's going to tell you why your life is going the way it is. Now that's a start for you to make a change.
But yeah, that's a great task, because that's gonna lay it out right there. You already gonna know what to do.
You can't ignore it, because
Right.
you'll be looking at your own bullshit on a piece of paper. It's right there. Ain't nobody, I ain't
Yeah.
gotta tell you. You know your own bullshit.
And it's like,
Tell it to
are you gonna be? It's like, are you gonna be that person to just close the book and be like, I don't give a hell about my life, or are you gonna be that person to be like, yo, I gotta make some changes? The choice is yours.
The choice is yours. And that's not a phrase for nothing either. All of these phrases we use, it ain't for nothing. It's designed purposely. The choice is yours.
Yeah, facts.
All right.
But
All
so
right,
my people out there, I love y'all. And yo, we gonna be on this more, dropping way more knowledge. So shout out to all y'all. Lala, thank you for coming up to the platform and just sharing your divine great energy with me and everybody else.
yes.
I really do appreciate that.
I appreciate you too, bro. Thank you so much for having me on here.
Now you already know the vibes.
All right, man. Until next time, you guys, listen. We gonna bring even more heat, y'all. All right. Until next time, make sure y'all are being aware of what's going on. This is your year of healing. This is your year of wealth. This is your year to develop to that better version of you. Take back your power. It is time. All right. No more time wasted. It is time right now.
Yeah,
right.
Facts. One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, tonight, go into the mirror, look directly into your eyes, and say some affirmations like, I am great. I'm a divine soul. I'm here for a reason. I'm a beast. Look into your eyes, and you're going to be like, yo, that's my spirit right there. The eyes are the window to the soul. So literally go straight up to the mirror, like that close, and look directly into your eyes. Yes. And talk, because your voice holds power. And also work on breath work, my people, because the breath is the voice to the soul. And breathing also has healing properties if you do it the right way. But I'm not going to get too much into that, because that could be for a whole nother live.
Yeah, we're going to say that. We're going to save that. Affirmations, I can help y'all how to create your own affirmations, right? All of that. So we're going to get into that next. Stay tuned for part 3.
Yep, part 3. Y'all already know the vibes, man.
Part 3. All right. So love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll talk to y'all next time.
Word. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, bro.